Obama was on the Today Show and he talked about a variety of topics, but one thing that he did talk about was tattoos, something that we discuss here on the Young Turks quite often. And, you know, just like Cenk, he is not a big fan of tattoos, especially on his daughters. And he was asked, well, how do you convince your daughters not to get tattoos? And here's what he had to say.
Michelle and I have used this strategy when it comes to things like tattoos. What we've said to the girls is, if you guys ever decide you're going to get a tattoo, then mommy and me will get the exact same tattoo in the same place, and we'll go on YouTube and show it off as a family tattoo. And our thinking is that might dissuade them from.
Dear Sasha and Malia, please call his bluff.
Yeah, go for it, man. And I like how he looked back when he said, we'll get it in the same place. Did you notice that?
I did notice that.
That's funny. Maybe they were going to get a stamp like this, right? How funny would it be if they all as a family got this?
But what if, okay, so that's the thing. Like, what if they did that? Like, what if they got the logo or Barack? You know?
It sounds unbearable. But actually, like, if they actually call their bluff, let's say one of them is going out with a guy who, I don't know, make up a name, Trevor, okay?
Yes.
And then they got Trevor tattooed on their butt. Now, really, Michelle and Barack Obama are going to get Trevor tattooed on their butt? I don't think so. Okay. Look, he doesn't bluff often in politics. He usually folds. Okay. But my guess is if you called his bluff on this, he would fold.
Another thing that he was questioned about was when Michelle Obama slipped and said that she was a single mother. Remember that clip? Let's take a look.
Believe me, as a busy single mother, or I shouldn't say single, as a busy mother, sometimes it, you know, when you got the husband who's president, it can feel a little single, but he's there. But as a busy working mom, and before coming to the White House, I was in that position, you know, as well.
So people were going nuts over that slip, and that's exactly what it was. It was a slip. Now, the Today Show asked Barack Obama what he thought about it, and here's what he had to say.
You know, as somebody who has stumbled over my lines many times, you know, I tend to cut my wife or anybody some slack when it comes to just slips of the tongue. But there's no doubt that there have been times where Michelle probably felt like a single mom.
Okay, the walk and talk drives me crazy. Like,
where are they going?
Yeah, come on, man. Like, just take a load off. Sit down, have a normal interview. Like, it makes it, they're trying to make it seem more human, but it seems weird. Like, why are you guys walking around the White House randomly with a camera following you? Okay, anyway, nobody, don't take the single mother line seriously. It was just slipped out. She was probably thinking of single mothers in the thing she was saying before. Just calm down, everybody. They're not going to get a tattoo. But could you imagine if the Obama kids, I mean, we don't know them at all. Maybe they're wild and crazy. They get like a neck tattoo.
Well, that's what I always wonder about. When you are a daughter of the President of the United States, like, do you have the same urges as like a pastor's daughter where like you've been, you know, confined and like
bottled up.
Yeah, you've been bottled up and you can't do certain things? Like, do you want to really rebel and do bad things?
You want a little change?
Change you can believe in.
Yeah, I don't know.